The time has arrived. The college football play set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going.
And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Trying to find some room. It's Watson. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. They'll give it to the back. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Oh, man, he keeps it himself on the option. Picks up a bunch of yards, but not enough to be able to pick up a first down. We've got a fourth down and a big call here for the head coach.
The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And that heads out of bounds. Depending on where they spot it, looks like it'll be around the 45-yard line. Today. Dropping back, it's Holstein. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. So it's 2nd down and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner heads out of bounds. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The shotgun running play call. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35. ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Holstein. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled, but forced down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back in motion now. Handoff to the right side. Has the first down, is still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Keeps it on the draw. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking for a gap. It's Watson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back.
Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket.
He makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the ground, it's Davis. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick pass. The catch is made.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Design quarterback run. He's got room to run. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Makes it second and medium. The back's got it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks right for a quick completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Dropping back to Tolstein. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Longhorns move into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket.
a sack. This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The Seminoles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
On the run, it's Watson. Fighting off the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And the Noles pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Send the back in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. First down and 10.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He'll hand it off.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the return will be brought down. Comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's hit just before the throw, and it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. That play will move the sticks, set them up for first down in the 42. The Noles come to the line in the hurry up. They mix it up with a run. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. And the Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Just timing out for one more play in the half. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida State.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. With the catch, it's Winston. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass, it's Holstein. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up tempo against them.
Here comes a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
They get him to the ground, and it's 1st down now at the 28.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He keeps it on a design run. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's a run. Running back's got it. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Holstein. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to walk through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Dropping back, it's Holstein. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They'll give it to the back. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
6-9-1, Gators score.
And in first down, right back to the running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the Noles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. A deep shot right down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
The 18 makes it a 12-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Let's it go. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. And as we've reached the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Gets the first and still running. It's a nice game to move the football to the 27.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
That gain makes it second and medium. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's a shotgun run call. Going to be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Makes the grab. It's Baxter. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
Important third down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it to the left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
See what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
The Noles trying to cash in here in the red zone. Running back with the football. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
That's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. 1st and goal. Handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he'll be brought down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now.
42 Spiders. 42 Spiders.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Seminoles. Add 6 more points to the total. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
16.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Offense will take over.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept them out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
That's a fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Back to throw. It's Holstein. The pass rush closing in. The receiver grabs it. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Catch made on the left side. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that previous play. Grinding away with the running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I